Alright, Chakalu, let's go, go, go. Here we go. I don't know, maybe he has built actually some new maps for this season now. Or we play sometimes also maps from the older seasons. The cup works in a way that we play on 4 maps, 8 rounds per map. And after that, we go basically back to the first map. The cup ends when we have 4 winners, because it has finalist mode. In every single round, the goal is to be as close as possible to exactly 20 seconds. The 5 players that are the closest to this time are getting 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1 points. Everyone else gets 0 points. The point limit is 50 points. So if you would win 10 rounds, then you can reach the point limit. It is of course very difficult because many people try to finish at exactly 20, 0, 0, 0. So there are some setups that you can do to be maybe more consistent, but winning every time is basically almost impossible if the others do decently well. He builds usually maps where he adds multiple finishes at different spots on the track. If you drive the full map from the start to the very end, this is around 20 seconds long, but you can also go on other finishes before, where you basically wait in front of them a bit. However, he doesn't make it easy with waiting. There is rarely a normal road finish that you can park your car and then just drive into. That is usually not working out. He always has some, like either the finish is on ice surface or there is a freewheel or a booster. Like it's never that super simple. You see it here now, how it looks like. Many finishes. We have a small warm-up and then we go live. The main funny thing is any player can win at any time. Of course, to reach 50 points is about being consistent, but if one player hits exactly 20.000, if one player hits exactly 20.000, he gets 55 points and immediately overpassed the 50 point limit. Wait, that is a finish. Okay, I'm a bit confused with this map. We go in. I have the feeling that my normal strategies won't work. Ah. My last break was a mistake. Is there any faster way? You still could... Yeah. Okay, this is a very difficult map. Because I don't find an easy finish to get into. Okay, second place. You see here on the left side the leaderboard with how far people are away. I don't know, this might be my best shot. Usually I have a setup every time, but on this map I struggle to find a setup now. This map here is really difficult. And of course, any round could be the last one in the battle for the win. I get 1 point for this. Dude, this one guy won 3 times. He must know something. What is he doing? I said earlier that this is barely possible. Also, we don't have finalist mode. It is just whoever reaches 50 points first is the winner. Unless someone hit a perfect time. That one of course overtakes this. Like when you are very dominant in this cup, this risk is always there that someone snipes you. Okay. He got only 4th, I got 2nd with this. I don't know how I managed to get rather close to the 20 seconds with this finish. Because this is really not what I would like to do. Nine points. For me it's definitely a new map, maybe it's a new map for everyone. Very possible. Wow! I won the round! Okay. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. But we have no time to check it out with camera 7 if there is a better finish. I mean, now I will just continue with this finish. I have no idea why that works so well. But I'm going into the lead. Usually I try really hard to have setups. And sometimes I'm doing not so well even when I go for them because they just don't work out on certain tracks. But this here is like not a setup. Oh yeah, I'm too late now. I released too much. This is not even a setup. I don't know why it works. Last round on this map. I mean, just driving to the end is also what many others are doing. I usually try to avoid it. Oh my god, 2000! Staying in the lead because it was against Buddy. I almost won the cup here. Almost. Okay, next map. No! The game crashed. Are you kidding me? In this cup it's not that bad. But it's also not really nice. I don't know why that happens here and there now. Why does it happen? I usually don't have many crashes. Also Enigma is a different Trackmania game. We will see later if that also crashes. Thing is, I couldn't test or train this map now. Okay, then let's check out this map. Here's a checkpoint and there's a finish. Okay. Also there are possibilities on this map. Okay, at 15.5 I have to start driving there. If I reach it that fast. Damn it. It is not much time. There's not much time. Also there are two ways to do it. Either I stop my car somewhere, or I do the respawn. I just drive it. But the thing is that I always have different speed out of this third turn. It's gonna be always different. So stopping the car would be the better approach. But I need to reach it quick enough so that I have all the time in the world to set it up. Ah, shit. Yeah, okay, my issue is now that I cannot really... I don't have much time. I come there, I park my car, I have to go immediately. It's very, very difficult to do this correct. It's gonna have to be the respawn, it's easier. But I have to learn it in this lap. Okay. A bit after 17 I have to do it. A bit after 17. So now I'm guaranteed to be rather close. There we go. The thing is, every season Jackaloo is doing his maps a little bit different. At least he has used a checkpoint on this one to make this possible. I saw that in the last season he didn't really use many checkpoints anymore, like on the first map here. Oh my god. .004. If you want to hit the perfect time, you have to think about that you cannot get any time with any finish. Like diagonal finishes will most likely not end on a 0 in the thousands. You need to go straight. So a finish like this is very nice to have. No, perfect time is immediately win. Point limit is 50 points, but if you get the perfect time, you immediately get 55 and you win. You overtake everyone. This is why everyone can win this cup. In any round, it could be the winner decided. I think I could have won the cup on this map, by the way, if I had played the whole warm-up. Because you saw that the strategy in the end worked. Oh, I should have used this strategy earlier. Okay, what do we have now? No, no, this is shit. This is also bad. Which one is good? This one maybe? But I don't know how much time I have. But if I have enough time, I can maybe... Yeah, we check this one out. I won the round. That was no setup. This was absolutely no setup. I don't know why it worked. But no, we can actually jump here. We can directly jump to that area. And is there an even better finish? Not necessarily. Yeah, no checkpoints again. But I can directly jump to here. You know? Then I park my car here and I accelerate at 16. Okay, I have to accelerate at 17 there. 17 would be actually like a bit before 17. I have to accelerate. This is the tactic. I'll just have to remember how I parked my car exactly. I think just there. Three points. Four points. I need one more good round and the hope that nobody is getting the perfect time. Because even if I cross 50 points, I will not win against someone that gets a perfect time now. Oh! Okay, I almost got it myself. Alright, GG. I actually once won the cup by doing the perfect time exactly when I was at 49 points. Then I had... I didn't win, actually I was only 4th place or something. But I basically got the maximum points out of it, like plus 55 points after I had already 49 of them. Now you can see a little bit how the others are doing it. There are many different approaches to how to do it. No, some, like also where they finish, it's very different approaches. Some try it even here. Oh, and we have a ha. This is our first ha. Ha is always written when someone is just one single thousand away. But then let me tell you again, 1000 away sounds close, but depending on how you finish, it might not even be possible to hit a perfect time. If you go diagonal into a finish, you cannot hit it. It's impossible then. I have no idea if it actually works with this finish, because it is straight, but it is angled. I have no idea if it's even possible to do the perfect time. Fatinho only 2000s away. It's also, by the way, every single round very different what you need to still get points at all, because the 6th place gets the same amount of points than the 26th place. It is like then unfortunate, and sometimes you need to be lucky to like when there is a bad round that you still get points there. When there's a good round, and then you need a really close time to 20 seconds flat to still get something. So Fatinho's going like this, by the way. Ah, he's right in front of this. But you see, even that finish like this is not really simple. Like, he is parking in front of it, but hitting it perfectly is really tough. There are many tracks in Track of the Day, for example, where you drive diagonal into a finish, and then you realize that the 1000th, like the last digit, is always a 2, a 5, or an 8. There are a bunch of examples where you can go through the results of the seedings, or you just look at the Track of the Day times from everyone, and you see that everyone has a 2, 5, or 8 as last digit, because it is a diagonal finish. You cannot finish with every 1000. I don't know if it's a bug or something else, like what exactly it is. But yeah, it is weird. And straight finishes, they can allow you to get a flat time. But to be honest, 9 or 1 is also something that you don't really get often. Also a 20.001 or 19.999, as especially 999, you don't see that very often. But there are certain finishes where it's possible again. You see it also here. Chakalu had a 2 as last digit, and the next guys also had 2s as last digit. Like 2 is happening quite often. You see it also on the right side, some 2s. But here, of course, very different finishes, so anything possible. Heath lost this again, left this again. What is Buddy doing? Buddy is just finishing at the very end. If I look at this track for whenever I play this card again, if it comes up, what would be my strat? My strat, it is another map without a checkpoint. I like to have checkpoints because you can basically do this respawn strat very well. Funnily, today 3 different maps and I had 3 different approaches. Yeah, is there a very nice finish to get? I mean, we have of course this finish, but this is annoying to get to. This here is also annoying to get to. Yeah, because it's jump finishes. They are not optimal. I would probably try to park my car here and then go straight, but I'm absolutely unsure if that's even possible time-wise. Because they reached this rather late. I cannot check Buddy again, like how many seconds does he have at that time? You cannot maybe stop the car. I could stop it earlier and then jump into this other finish. Oh look, it's already 10 seconds here. Nah, never ever you can stop your car, this doesn't work. You cannot park. This is similar to the first map, there's not really something great. But I realized one thing. You could maybe make this jump here, you know? You make a tough, like a very hard turn to the right, and then you jump from this black platform towards this finish. If this works, then you could park your car there, but I'm really not sure if that's doable. Like, it's quite far. But if you can make it and you just drive against this to be safe, and then you have a bunch of time to line up right at the line. But I can tell you, even that is not easy to do. Like, you can stand right in front of the line. First of all, you need to know where exactly the like finish hitbox is. Like, where does your tire have to be and what part of the tire to make it basically work, the finish. You have to know that. I always forget that again. Because this finish you would approach from behind and not from in front. So I think that the middle, this here, is I think the finish, but you see it's not in the middle of this white part, it is actually here. So looking at the white part is not even that easy. And still, like it's very risky to go extremely close to it so that the smallest tip is immediately finishing. But you still have, of course, some acceleration time. Like when you when you press the button, it still needs to make this movement forward. So I am not sure if the best way, also if you achieve the best results when you can stand right in front of the finish line. I'm not sure if that's even the best. It could be that the best is again to park here and then accelerate into the finish. I don't know. Fatinho is doing extremely well on this map. He's going here. He got no points now, 6th place. And we also have no perfect time yet. Yeah, I could look at that, I guess. Let's wait for someone else to finish it off. Oh, way too early. This map is difficult. You should be back on the first map. That gives me the chance to check out this map now that I have time to do it. Because ideally, I would have found a way to get quicker to some of the later finishes. Like cutting is a very nice strat as well. If you find a way to cut this map, it would be amazing. But no, there is... no, but you wouldn't make that, no. I don't think there is. We have this finish, but you need of course speed for it. What you could do is you could try to jump onto it from behind here, but I'm not sure if we have the time to do that. It's the only finish there, right? I don't like this finish, I can tell. I don't like it. That's the only finish that we have here. Then comes this finish. This finish here is an option for me next time. You could basically park your car here on the reset. Aura is doing it, look at it. Aura is doing it. And now he goes and jumps. And he got nothing too good. But this is an idea. He got us actually really quick. How did he get there so quick? Can you make the jump here? Then I have to see if he makes this. Yeah, you see he does it. He does it and he's very early here. Now he knows when he needs to accelerate. But it's still a weird jump into it. But he's the closest. 19.998 guys. 19.998. And we have Fatinho getting enough points to surpass 50. Yeah, also this is also then my favorite strat for the next time. But I actually did really good on this map, despite not having a strat, just driving and releasing into a finish with high speed. That actually worked really well. Other finishes, also as I said, you could also try, you have of course reactor, but it is reactor down. No, this is not good. Then you can forget that, I think. Otherwise, you can land here. Is this a reset down there? Yeah. You can land here and try to get into this finish, but it's a diagonal finish then, this is bad. because you never have the chance to close out a complete cup. I would never go for a finish like this. Another idea was to go up to this finish, but you don't have much time, and there's a booster, you know, and this transition already is like super annoying. I don't know, I think there is nothing else that you could do. Buddy can close it out with a win. He goes over the freewheel into the finish. So, now we check Aura. Nah, he's going for world record. Okay, GG. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the server because United is happening soon, you know. But until then, let's do a last bit of hunt here.